Every Friday night, after the last long distance bus returned to the depot, Arjun cleaned bus 7A. Same route, same passenger, same distance, same silence. And for 3 years, one thing was never the same: seat 42B. Because every Friday night, inside the magazine pocket, there was always a hand sealed envelope, cream color paper, careful handwriting, and on the front only 6 words: to the person who needs this. No sender, no explanation. By Monday morning, the envelope was always gone. The drivers joked that the seat was haunted. The mechanics said it is a secret love story. But Arjun never opened them. After losing his father years ago, he lived by one rule: never disturb what is not yours. But he also knew that on Monday mornings, the heavy-duty cleaning crews will toss everything into trash. He could not let that happen to this letter. So every Friday night, he quietly rescued the envelope and tucked it into his locker. He never read them. He just protected them. Until one stormy evening, the window near the seat 42B was left slightly open. Rainwater soaked the envelope. The paper tore at the edge, and through the blurred ink, Arjun saw one sentence: I still talk to him as if he is driving. For the first time in 3 years, Arjun opened the letter. It was written by an elderly woman named Mrs. Iyer. Her handwriting trembled, but her words were very honest. She wrote about her husband, who had driven this exact bus route for 40 years. Same highway, same tea stop, same turn near the old bridge. Every Friday, she still took the route and sat in seat 42B, the seat directly behind the driver, because from there she could almost pretend he was still driving. The letters were her way of continuing his kindness. He used to leave chocolates for children, wait for running passenger, and pay for tea when exhausted co-workers had no cash. Small kindnesses nobody remembered, but now she left reminders for tired strangers. Someone still cares that you made it this far. Arjun's hand slowly lowered. He walked night. People barely noticed him. Passengers walked past him as if he was invisible. But suddenly he realized something. For 3 years, these letters had been the only thing reminding him that gentle people still existed somewhere in the world. And he reached the final paragraph. My hands shake too much nowadays. I don't think I can make this journey any further. That night, Arjun could not stop thinking about her. The next morning, he broke his final rule. He checked all old ticket logs until he found an address. He expected loneliness, dark rooms, silence, and medicine bottles. But instead, he found a teeny cottage overflowing with life. Jasmine vines, flower pots, wind chimes moving softly in the breeze. Mrs. Iyer stood outside watering plants. She looked at Arjun's uniform, noticed it, smiled gently, and asked, Did someone finally sit in 42B? Arjun did not speak. He simply handed her a worn cardboard box. Inside, all 150 letters. Every single one she had ever left, perfectly preserved, unopened. Mrs. Iyer stared at them in disbelief. You kept them, but why? After a long silence, Arjun finally admitted the truth. Nobody ever took them, ma'am, but every week I rescued them before they disappeared. I think I was the person who needed to know they existed. Mrs. Iyer's eyes slowly filled with tears, not from grief, but from the realization that her husband's kindness had never truly stopped traveling. It had simply found a new person. Now every Friday night after his shift, Arjun no longer goes to home Rather, he visits a garden that smells of jasmine. They drink tea together, read old letters, and sometimes write new ones, not because strangers always read them, but because kindness still deserves to exist somewhere. And sometimes the people carrying the quietest grief leave behind the loudest kindness. Story Studio, stories that stay with you.